last time. Banditry, unrest, coming of age, and natural causes, and a political election. So we have here an upgrade to make. This is a very good legion that we have, Legio 2 Equestris, with I think 5,000 men. Now let's make an upgrade to this governor. More research rate and more public order. More cunning. I think we can upgrade him fully. This is 52 years old. He's just going to die soon. Right, let's see what has happened. So in Raitia and Noricum, on seasonal conditions, I'm just gonna upgrade these towns as well. Only that I'm not gonna do this like right now. I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Let's see what has happened in Caucasus, in Caucasian area, as well as in Dacia. Oh, in San Misegetusa we can make this upgrade. This will decrease, however, our income because of the empire maintenance, but it's going to increase the experience level for newly recruited generals, I think, in this area where basically we cannot recruit anything. Let's upgrade anyway. 14 turns. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna play 14 turns, but let's try it anyway. Military Academy San Misegetusa has been recently upgraded. That's why the income has decreased a little bit. Let's see, we got a harbor here in Hermosia that we can upgrade even more, although it's gonna cost us food, so I think we would better not do this just now. Let's just wait a little bit. We're gonna upgrade an Aurea. We're gonna upgrade this. This is the maximum. The fishmonger's level 3 is also at maximum level, so that's alright with me. This is what else can we upgrade in BUM. I think I just upgrade this. Upgraded. That's right. In BUM and Sun Factory in Susia. Yeah, things are looking good. Probably my, again, trespasser. They are just trespassing with their army, where they are taking a little bit of attrition because walking around the desert. I think Ptolemy is not taking any real attrition because they got this bonus. So 173 BC, Antiochus Flavio born ruler of the Seleucid Empire from 164 BC. Consul of Roman Republic, Lucius Lentulus died in Egypt. Ptolemy VI Philometor marries his sister Cleopatra II, and the Seleucid Empire Antiochus IV pays the remainder of the war indemnity that has been imposed by the Romans on Antiochus III in the Treaty of Apamea in 188 BC. So very interesting stuff. Now we're planning to attack these dudes. In order to do this, we're gonna have to send. I was thinking 4 of these armies, but first of all, of course, they're gonna have to be fully replenished, and it seems that they are actually. They are still replenishing here, some of them. But generally speaking, we can already send them on the sea, and we're gonna arrive here and go and attack these dudes. This will be the plan, so let's do this. They didn't actually manage to. Not yet. We can also make an upgrade. We can upgrade this. It's gonna cost even less empire maintenance. So absolutely. Good. Yes, so they're gonna move forward. These dudes will have to replenish. I think I'm just gonna let them where they are. We don't need them right now and there. And I think the GeForce Italica can move very far. Well, not that very far. So we're gonna send first of all these 3 dudes and then the others a little bit later. Good. There's a Spartan unit. We got, of course, plenty of spies. I want to send them right away and immediately. Listen, this dude here, because we just don't need them in this area. And this dude, we're just gonna send in here near Jerusalem. We're just gonna relocate our units, our armies. We got plenty of armies to send, a lot of them. Many of them are already on their way. One more turn, we're gonna have here another barracks where we're gonna recruit another legion in order to have even more, because we're just gonna need them. Legion 4 Primigenia. Let's see where exactly all of our forces are. They're of course in this area. And as I said, we're already sending our troops forward, including these dudes, because we don't have anything else to do with them right here. I would prefer to have even more units in this area, though. Yeah, the Seleucids, I mean the Ptolemaic, the Egyptians are having very powerful fleets and very powerful armies. We're just gonna have to be careful once the war is going to start. The question is, shall we recruit another army here in Rome? We've already got Ligia Antica. We have also built Circus Maximus, the Colosseum actually. If we're gonna recruit another legion, I could recruit another 2 legions, because why not? I mean, once we can recruit them, then let's do this. So we can recruit up to 36 legions, 27 armies we got. We're gonna have 29. We're gonna recruit another 2. And what I want to do is to send these guys forward up to this area in order to attack Ephesus, for example. And then we're gonna move down here. That will be the plan. But first of all, let's just move them right here, and I'm gonna recruit another legion in Rome.
I'm afraid we cannot.
Right, I'm just gonna send them forward. And I will need another army in here. We have a lot of available generals, and still we are able to recruit even basically more armies. So let's do this. Now we're just gonna use Equites Consularis, that I think will be upgraded
Ready for battle.
to Praetorian cavalry or something. So we could theoretically recruit some some mercenaries, but of course we're not gonna need that. We can recruit another unit of Equites Legionis in order to have a full army here. And we've got very experienced troops that we can recruit in Rome. Let's see, what can we have? What can we get? Unfortunately, most of the units are not available right now. I'm not gonna go with Polybolos late. Scorpio is good, Ballista is also good, and this one too, and War Dogs too. Now regarding auxiliary units, we can recruit some of these dudes, which are actually very cool, and Cohors Civium Romanorum, veteran Italic auxiliary spearmen. Unfortunately, only one of them. How about Cohors Italica? We can get 2 of them. That is at least good, but unfortunately we can get only one of these guys. This is very unfortunate. Now let's see, let's recruit some of the elite legionary units that we can get here. I would like, of course, some eagle cohorts, nevertheless, such as Legio 3 Augusta, 5 Alaude, and Legio 13 or something. We got very few left eagle cohorts that we can recruit. That is of course unfortunate, but it is what it is. We can recruit a cohort Aquila anyway, the last one in Rome, and then some even more legion cohort, but as you can see they will be only cohorts Evocata 2. They will be only 200 men per legion, which is of course not enough. 19 and yeah, let's say another one. That's it. So this will be the Legion 29 Fulminata, which is really awesome. It's going to be a very awesome legion with a lot of legionaries, of course, some cavalry and some heavy equipment. This will be almost the perfect legion. And next time we're going to recruit another one in here in India. Maybe we will be able to recruit some Indian elephants. Who knows? Also going to have this auxiliary barracks being built here in India. We're just going to try to recruit another army, which will increase the number of our total armies to 29. Right, so there's nothing else to do. Like I said, we're just going to disembark here. We're going to attack these allies to Ptolemy, which will push Ptolemy to declare war on us, possibly. And once we're going to take this, we're going to get rid also of Saba and their ally here. That will be the plan. Right, let's see, I don't think there is something else that I can do right now. Let's just move on to the next turn then. Alright, so we're back in the game. Let's see what happened last time. A lot of attrition, unfortunately. An incredible attrition, actually. The G23 Fidelis have lost a lot of men because basically we are... Oh, shit. We're just gonna have to get all the way around here. Either there or here. This is the border where we can actually disembark, and unfortunately it's going to take a lot. We're gonna still take attrition. I think it's going to be a little bit impossible to take these dudes out. We will have, however, to encircle them somehow. And these guys will gonna need even more time to arrive here. Actually, so much time so that they're gonna take an enormous amount of attrition. But we're gonna have to take the risk. I'm going to send the troops out. Although they will need a lot of time, and attacking with this legion, I don't think that we're gonna do this, because this is too weak. Anyway, let's send the other legion.
Ready for orders. Boarding. We cannot pass here.
Yeah, they cannot move. We're just gonna have to wait
Ready for battle.
for the reinforcement to arrive. So let's see, construction report, Warhorse Breeder. And we can upgrade it even more, but this is going to cost us a lot of food, and we're trying to increase, of course, the food amount that we have. So we got auxiliary barracks here. However, I'm not going to build anything now because I want to go to the next level. This will perhaps give us even more bonuses. Also, a supply grain is going to be something important that we're gonna need here. -4 food, but I'm going to build this port because I think this is important. This is an important harbor. Public order is starting to go down here. Let's see how we're doing with public order. So in Hellas is still very, very low, and it's simply not increasing. Alright, I think that is enough now. Let's see, in Sarmatia, in Belgica, unseasonal conditions. In Swabia, which means in Germany. So here we can build actually a Germanic city quarter, although it's going to increase the Germanic influence a lot. More than the Latin influence that we have now. In Bosphorus, early spring. Household expands. Character trade report, trespasser again from Ptolemy in this area. Quartermaster report. So indeed we have recruited a lot of units here, but we're still making even more money. And we're gonna need another 2 turns. We're gonna have a full legion here that we're gonna send against the Ptolemy. We're not gonna keep it in Rome. Now let's see what else can we do or send. So this unit, this army will just go. It's just going to stay there. Now these guys will be sent forward, I think, in order to attack here in Yatrib. Even if they might take attrition, Legio 11 Minerva, and they actually didn't. They're just gonna stand there and defend in defense mod. So we will send, of course, even other armies that we're not going to need that far away here. These guys will arrive in Seleucia. In fact, let's just send them, first of all, right here near Antioch. Actually, Antioch will be attacked in here. No, let's send them then near Jerusalem or in this area in order to attack and take out Tyrus. Alright, because we do have so many armies that we will not need, including these dudes here. Let's just send them also forward near Jerusalem. Hang on a second. First of all, we can make an upgrade. Legio of 6 allowed it. yes, if you want to attack Jerusalem and this territory, we will just gonna have to send them in the nearby area, meaning right here. And I want to send some other dudes. Let's send these guys here that have nothing to do in this area. The Legio 18 Martia, which is a very cool Iberic legionary unit. We should send it to attack Petra, for example, which could happen like this, or to take out Hergra. I think of attacking Petra is going to be a good idea, so let's send them there. It's going to take, of course, a bit of time until they will arrive. And we had another legion here that we also wanted to send.
We hunger for battle. To the ships.
Yeah, we will send them here, and then we're just gonna move down south to try to take out and attack Edessos. So let's send them in here. They're gonna move in a turn or two. And I think that's it for now. I don't think I can do something else. I mean, if you want to invade here, we're just gonna have to wait. Unfortunately, it's just that way. It's not gonna be any other way. These guys are, of course, recruiting even more troops. They are just preparing for a possible invasion that's gonna come from our side. But it's just going to be that way. Okay, then let's go on with the game. Hang on a second. Can we do something else here? Yes, there is one more upgrade that we can make. We can also have this upgrade. Alright, let's go on to the next turn then.
I shall rest a while.
Alright, so we're able to move to the next turn. We are in 173 BC. Let's see what happened. Attrition report again. So there is attrition at the sea here. Yeah, and attrition at the sea is enormous. We're just going to lose a lot of men, unfortunately. There is nothing else that I can do here. But at least with these guys, we can move already on the land.
For further orders.
And we're just going to wait for reinforcement first.
Look to the defense.
Reinforcements.
How may I serve you?
Returning to land.
Right. Yeah, we're just going to take a lot of attrition. Even with these dudes, actually.
Ready for battle.
Right now, we're just going to have to wait until these dudes will arrive.
Skills are yours.
So they are recruiting 2 armies all of a sudden. I'm not even sure with whom are they at war. Yeah, with Sabines right here. And Ptolemy, with whom we're having a great relationship. They are also at war with Sabine here in the south, but it doesn't seem they are attacking or they are doing anything. They're just standing there. Right, so the rest of the troops were just gonna move on. Unfortunately, we will take some attrition with all of them, but they're gonna recover, definitely. We're just sending a lot of troops everywhere, in fact, and it seems that most of them are already in place, but I'm just gonna wait until this thing is going to happen, until all of them will be in place, before we will declare war. So this just can also move a lot. This is really good. Here we will have our new formed legion that we're gonna send, of course, forward. Then I would like to recruit another legion right here in Prada somewhere. One more turn and then we're gonna recruit it. And then let's see what happened. Construction report. Impars are restored. Some kind of temple. Naksharostan temple. That's gonna give us minus 15% land unit recruitment cost all armies. Unfortunately, I built this too late, but we can still recruit another legion, so we're gonna be able to profit from it. Alright, let's do this as well. Let's see, assassin condition in Raitia and Noericum, in Makkah, in Belgica, in Mauritania as well. Right, here we can also make another upgrade, but it's just that this is going to cost us a lot of food, so I don't want to do this now. And of course, we have recruited here almost an entire legion, one more legionary cohort, and we will have them. We have a total amount of 27,801 denarii, which means that we are very rich. We can actually spend without any trouble. Let's see what is the loyalty issue here. 1422, it has actually increased, which is actually perfect. Now let's see if we can make some. Oh, it seems that our faction leader doesn't have any. It's just not married. We should just spend a little bit of gravitas, to say the least. So let's get this guy married. He's 71 years old, I know, but he can get married anyway. Maybe he can have some more kids, who knows. 71 years old. Alright, so he got married. This is his wife. More public order. Of course, we can upgrade here, we can organize games, but I think that securing promotion is going to be more important. And we're gonna upgrade her even later. So she's 25 years old. She could go to Power Hungry Woman and to Matron, which is gonna give us minus 1% Empire Maintenance faction-wide. And the faction lead, the heir is this dude, which is already 52 years old. Actually, he's a general, which is very interesting. He lost 3 kids. But I think this one is going to be the follower, which is 32 years old already. Right, this one is 15 years old, so she cannot get married right now, but this one can get married, so let's have her. 6 spouse. Okay. More cunning. Uberitas. Right, let's get him married as well, and then we will move forward. Let's see how what is the loyalty situation right now after taking all these political actions. I think it has decreased the loyalty a little bit. Actually, not that much. This is actually okay. We still got a lot of influence, 87%. Most of the centers. The rest is being distributed through Italian allies and gens Papiria. The Popularis and gens Julia don't have any influence in the Senate. Right, so I think we're able to move on then. Alright, so we're back. Let's see what happened. So even more attrition, unfortunately. Oh, really? Military subversion. New political election. Slave riots. Whatever. So these dudes are actually taking attrition. I didn't expect, but now they are actually recovering, so that's okay. Legio 11 Minervia. With them, we should easily be able to take this town. Yatrib, which is of course very well defended through Greek spearmen, Greek cavalry, native militia, native archers. I'm not sure what kind of units they have here. So like a population surplus in Raetia and Noricum. Let's see what can we build here. So got a very good public core, which means we could build a suburbia. But what are we looking for? A bit of training field or a public forum. I don't have, of course, too much stuff to build. Let's build, however, a public forum. So in Mada, unseasonal conditions. In Ekbatana. Also in Maka. In Hispania as well. Interesting. And construction report. Delicatesse in Bactra, which can be even upgraded even more. It's going to increase squalor, but who cares? And we finally have our garrison stuff being built here, which means that I'm gonna recruit a new army. We got plenty of available generals. We're gonna have a total of 29 armies. Maybe I gotta recruit another fleet as well. I guess we're just gonna see about that. And also get a Praetorian Guard. So we can of course take some legionaries. In fact, some mercenaries. We're gonna take all of them, because we will need this powerful Indian elephants, which will do a big difference. And technically we can also recruit even more elephants and even more Indian units, which is actually incredible. Even one unit of elephants would be really great, but I'm gonna recruit 3 of them because we are here very far away in the Far East, and I can also recruit a lot of Indian excuse me, Indian spearmen. Unfortunately, we don't have any Roman units, but this is not going to be a problem. So as you can see, in 2 turns, we're gonna have a fully Indica Legion, Legio 30 Indica. That I hope is going to be able to fight in Egyptian war very soon. We will send them, of course, on the war front. First of all, I like to see these elephants in action. This is very interesting. We also got some cavalry, some infantry, which is of course not the best, but I think they're gonna stand their ground at least. These are some kind of Indian heavy infantry units, relatively heavy infantry, plus the general, which is a Praetorian Guard, and plenty of elephants. Legio 30 India, a very, very cool legion. I cannot wait to see them in battle. Hopefully very soon. So another trespasser from Carthaginians. Troops recruited, Legio Italica. We're gonna send these dudes also to battle. We're not gonna leave this legion here. Let's send them already out. We don't need them in Italy. We were just going to need them around here. Oh, so we're just gonna send them here. And these dudes, we're gonna also send them farther on. With them, I want to attack Ephesus, which means let's send them here. There's Legio 8 Antica. Household expands a lot. Faction destroyed Caramania. Yeah, they had, I think, a tiny fleet here, and whatever, they have been destroyed. Some troops recruited. Alright, and we will have our units moving forward, but of course this is going to take a lot. Unfortunately, attrition is absolutely insane, as you can see, and we are going to take even more attrition. But not with these dudes. These dudes have taken a little bit of attrition, not that much. These guys are going to take even more. So here there's nothing else that we can do now. We're just going to wait for these guys to recruit and for some more armies to arrive on the battlefield or on the battlefront. Right, these dudes will move here, and with them we're just gonna guard this Legio 10 Fretensis, which is gonna guard this border with Ptolemy for the time being, and we're gonna wait for the other dudes to arrive. There is no any other move I could do. Theoretically, I could move this army back south, which, in fact, I think I should do that, because these guys will also take part in the invasion of Ptolemy, and we're just gonna need even more and more units to assist. Right, let's just send them first of all in here in this area at Bosphorus, and from Bosphorus we're gonna deploy them wherever we're gonna see fit to do that, including in the nearby Ptolemaic regions, especially in Antiochia. In Antiochia will be actually besieged by Legio II Equestris, which is actually a fantastic legion. With its help, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna take them out. And the rest of the troops are also in position, so theoretically we could already start the invasion of Egypt. Now, we're just gonna need one legion or two around here in order to be able to also attack Ptolemy and Hengra. We can also attack from the west, from the western side of Egypt, with, of course, these two legions that haven't fought since the Carthaginian wars at the beginning of the campaign. As you can see, these are very poor legions. I hope they're gonna be fine. We'll see about that. Anyway, we're gonna throw them in a battle and we'll see what they will do. So we also got a lot of fleets here. I think one fleet is right here in Epidamnos. Perhaps we should send them a little bit down south. They don't really need to stay there. Just send it towards or near Apollonia. Okay, and what's the stance here? So Patrol cannot move if they're gonna be attacked, and they're not gonna be able to retreat if they're gonna be attacked by the Ptolemy. So I don't think that this is a good idea. But of course, I don't think they're gonna lose. Let's do this in order to decrease banditry in this area. And I thought that we were supposed to have like another fleet here. This guy is 47 years old. Oh yes, we have actually this Carthaginian pirates fleet that is going to disappear also at one point. We got another fleet here in Kyrene that we could leave.
It is an honor to serve Rome.
Actually, we can send them to patrol region as well. This is going to increase food and income. As you can see, we got anyway a huge income. And basically, we got now even more food and income. So this is really, really awesome, really useful. Right, we could also send these guys, but I don't want to do this. Although, standing... actually, here we have 6 fleets. Now, the Ptolemy will have to attack with 2 fleets in order to completely destroy us. And they will definitely do those guys there. Even if we're gonna lose this fleet, class 3 Rapax, we will lose, of course, a good admiral, but we're gonna also destroy a big part of Egyptian fleet, in case this will happen. Right, so I think we are now able to move forward to the next turn. Let's see where the lowest public order is, and let's see what's going on with loyalty, then we're gonna move forward. Here in Athens, unfortunately, public order seems that it's not going to increase no matter what we're gonna do. However, if we're gonna upgrade to Circus Maximum, we're gonna have 20 plus public order per turn, and basically more other bonuses, which is actually very good. Okay, and let's see what's going on at loyalty. Yeah, it's looking actually alright. We got 29 armies. I think this would be the maximum number of armies that we're gonna recruit. I don't think we're gonna need more armies than that. Although the units that we can recruit here in India are very, very interesting. They are very interesting. Okay, let's move on. Alright, so we're back. Let's see what happened. Again, massive attrition. 2 emeralds can be upgraded. So we're just gonna send our Legio Fulminata forward. They can move, of course, a lot. And let's see how is our future offensive going. If it's going according to the plan. Oh shit, attrition is absolutely enormous. Important is that these ships will move forward. Yeah, attrition is indeed absolutely a pain here. And they're still gonna need a lot of time to move forward. Now this is also gonna run out of attrition, run out of supplies here. Maybe we can just move them a little bit forward just in order to be closer. Good. And there is nothing else that we can do. We're just gonna have to wait until the rest of the troops will arrive at the deployed position. And as well for the spies, of course. I think we have sent a few spies forward.
Swift and silent.
Right, it seems that even the Egyptians themselves are taking some attrition. They get, of course, this heavy phalanx units, also some elephants. Okay, let's see what we have built. So nothing extremely important. In Pannonia, we can perhaps upgrade or perhaps not. In Gallia as well, in Bibracte. Let's upgrade this slave trader here. It's just going to cost us 4 food, but we can afford it. Now the quartermaster report, so we have recruited all these elephants around here. Once this legion is gonna be done, recruited next turn, we will send them forward. So there are almost only auxiliary troops, except for the general in this cohort, Evocata unit with 200 men. And during history 172, Olympic victory and stadium race, Democritus of Megara, Greece, Seleucid Empire, Carthage. The peace treaty at the end of the Second Punic War requires that all border disputes involving Carthage be arbitrated by the Roman Senate and requires Carthage to get explicit Roman approval before going to war. As a result, envoys from Carthage appeared before the Roman Senate to request the resolution of a boundary dispute with Numidia. The dispute is decided in Numidia's favor, of course, by the Roman Senate. Good, so that was it. I think we should just move forward. Yeah, this is a total catastrophe here. I'm not even sure if we can make it in time with this army. I mean, the attrition is so huge. But perhaps once we're gonna capture this settlement, maybe we will be able to, because they're only Arabian townsfolk, so I think they don't have the best of units. We're just gonna be able possibly to reinforce. Attacking Iberia, I know it's very, very difficult. I know that. Okay, so yeah, let's just move on to the next turn then. First of all, we're gonna have to upgrade a few of our emeralds. Good. And this is our 6th fleet, because in Herapintia. Alright, now we're able to move on. Alright, trade agreement dissolved. I wonder why. An alliance broken with Ptolemy with them. Attrition report, not again. I garrison army Legio 6 Invicta, so of course here is the biggest problem that we're facing right now. Not much that we still got a lot of time in order to come. I think if we would have attacked them on a sea like that, it would have been much better. But unfortunately, this is going to take. So we got another population surplus in Bithynia at Pontus, at Amasea. Let's see what can we build here. Greek immigrants, I don't think so. Let's build Ager Publicus. And I think we can also upgrade this settlement, not yet. In Sarmatia, -2 food, that's okay. Let's upgrade it. And Makkah. Right, nothing to upgrade now. We're just gonna send this army also at the border, the Legio 30 Indica. We're gonna send them at the border with these dudes. However, I'm not quite sure where. Oh, actually, the Egyptians have taken this town that actually belonged to their faction, to their puppet state. So let's send Legio Indica here in the full Arabian. Of course, they're gonna take attrition. And let's see what's going on the map exactly. So relationship with Egypt is good. Now they're gonna definitely try to conquer these two dudes. And they are still alive with Kataban that we are going to attack very soon. This is what is going on in Swabia, nothing else. In Bithynia at Pontus. And in Britannia. War declared, but they are also taking them out. In Norea, we can upgrade this a little bit farther. You just build this with Wine Trader. Supply pit. We're gonna upgrade this as well. Trespasser Ptolemy again. In this area, they have 4 armies. You can imagine if they will try to attack us, they could destroy an entire legion of ours in here. I hope this is not going to happen, but you never know. The war with Ptolemy is not going to be easy, that's for sure. Alright, let's send the spies farther. First of all, they got so many armies. They got armies absolutely everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. They are still recruiting. Of course, they got also a lot of territory. And they are actually expanding even farther, but they are just so developed, so advanced. It's just insane. So I think we were sending. That's why we were sending another spy around here.
What do you wish?
These guys are also recruiting even more units. Now this we can see what they have. So they have some camels, camel spearmen, South Arabian swordsmen and spearmen and archers. So they are of course not that dangerous, not that important. The problem is that we are taking an incredible amount of attrition with these units, and it's just going to continue. This is a very risky campaign. Right, we're gonna send these dudes also forward against the Ptolemy. The Ptolemy are having indeed a very big empire, and the war with them is going to be very difficult. But we're still gonna take them out because we are basically stronger. So let's go on to the next turn then. Hang on a second, we do have someone to upgrade. Alright. So our troops will move forward first. Alright, so we're back. Let's see what happened. Increasing rank for general, and we have still taking... Oh, a lot of attrition everywhere. Lemuria, +4 latent influence. I think it's time to send them back, actually, in Athens. I know this will decrease the public order growth. Let's do it anyway. Actually, it's going to increase it. I'm not quite sure about that. Construction complete. Ager Publicus, which is right here. So let's be the trader. Encourage populace in Hellas. Anesthetic condition rights here in Neoricum. Arabia Magna as well. But there is nothing else we can do in Palmyra too. And in Africa. Character trade report, and that's it. Right, let's get back in here. So here basically we can go on a land, which is good. Trespassing both of them. We can still replenish, I guess. Right, these guys have taken so much attrition, but I think we can still attack these dudes and completely destroy them. That's alright. Okay, we're just gonna move forward with the rest of the troops, which is alright. And with the rest of our troops. We got, of course, a lot of troops to send. That is the truth. But the problem is that we're taking attrition in this province because this province cannot sustain so many armies. However, I won't care about that. We will send them anyway forward. Even if it's going to take a lot of time. Good. These guys were just gonna stay there. So we got a lot of troops that have or will arrive at their position. And once we're gonna launch the attack on the Egyptians, we're gonna be able to attack them directly and fast. Let's send the troops forward. We will need, however, more units if you want to do a good job around here. Yeah, in order to take Antiochia, let's just attack them with 2 armies. As well as another army in Samosata. And here we just got only 1 fleet. Well, the Egyptians are having 20. Yeah, it's going to be difficult once the war will start with the Egyptians. And I thought that we had another legion. Let's just check again. It's not the Gallica, it's the Legio 29. Yeah, this is the Fulminata that we have just recruited right now. And they're of course also able and ready to attack. Should we recruit another fleet? Maybe I'm gonna do this later. But I think that I'm gonna say we're also gonna have to upgrade some of our generals. Legio 13 Adjutrix, which of course not the best legion that we have, but it's still very good. Right, so let's go on. We're just gonna move our troops a little bit farther more. Even if most of them are taking attrition, next turn I'm gonna have to make sure that we're gonna attack them with at least 3 armies. if we really want to completely wipe them out. But 2 armies will be enough. 1 army will besiege the town, and another army will attack the rest, their other army, and we're gonna destroy them. Then we're gonna try to assault the town and take it. And I'm pretty sure that we're gonna succeed. We're gonna also have this reinforcements, worst case scenario. We're gonna send these 2 legions on the sea and attack it directly, but I don't think this will be necessary.
We demand only a modest weight of coin. My master always looks kindly on generosity.
Alright, so we're able to move on. Attrition again. Mare Indicum. So we have taken attrition almost everywhere, but especially at Mare Indicum. I'm not even sure if we're gonna make it with these dudes. Alright, we're just gonna send the troops forward. These guys are not taking attrition anymore, at least. This is good, and we can send them even farther on. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Piece of shit.
We hunger for battle. At once. Get the stakes
Right,
up.
of course they don't like that we're coming. Okay, let's just move on with these guys as well.
Yes. Disembarking now.
Trespassing, who cares?
Your orders? Ready for. You may as well
Right,
get
so we can,
comfy, men.
for the time being, just stay there and entrench.
Ready for battle.
And this is such a great legion, the Legio 13 Fidelis. Patrol region. Of course they could attack us. Now they're recruiting their second army.
My skills are yours.
And we're still gonna have to wait in order to have more armies here gathered before we're gonna attack. We got indeed so many armies everywhere. And I think the Ptolemy will actually try to take the Saban kingdom. If they're gonna take with only one army, I think they also have a fleet or so. Pretty powerful emerald. That they have an army that they're gonna send. Are we gonna replenish here?
At your
We are
command.
going to replenish this. Perfect.
Ready for orders.
And otherwise, we're just gonna move forward with all of our armies that we have. Construction report. Let's check. Claca Maxima in here. That gives us an incredible public order in Geros. Yeah, this is gonna give us even more marble. And let's build this as well in one turn. That's perfect. This will provide us with a lot of marble. Unseasonal conditions again in Raitia Noricum. Let's see where does the lowest public order now in Hellas still. Transaxonia. Oh yes, we can build here a lot of stuff. Magna Graecia and Bosphorus. Character trade report, and that's it. Right, now let's see how we're doing with loyalty. 12. This is actually great. All right, so everything is looking good. I don't think we have anything else to do now except approaching, and at one point we will just going to start an attack
My skills.
on these dudes. More zeal. Right, this is will also move forward. The Legio 18 Martia. Oh, this one is going to give us even more food, so let's do it. Alright, let's move on then.
At ease, men.
If you wish, Pharaoh, the Lord of the Nile, We'll come
They
to
want
your
to join war
defense
against the
as
Libyan
swift
pirates.
as the river's flood.
That's a good idea. We're just gonna give them a little bit of money because this is actually a good idea. Maybe they will attack them. Okay. A noble death, and I'm not sure who exactly the dude is. Italian allies. Gens Unia. In fact, this is going to cost us anyway. Gens Unia means that these are our guys, but let's get some from Italian allies, even if this is gonna cost 19,000 denarii or so. Pirate hunting. Desertion. And an increase in rank. Enemy fleet withdraws, unseasonal conditions in Pannonia and in Hispania. But there is nothing else that we can beat. In fact, actually, we have enough of food, which means that we could upgrade some of the things here. I think in Arcia, we're just gonna upgrade this down first. Construction report. Circus Maximus in Athens. This is going to increase theoretically the public order enormously. I just hope so. Oh, let's see what else happened. Gold repository. That's good. And grain silos. And a trader. can of course be upgraded as well. Household expands. Faction joins war. Ptolemy Italian in Paris. This is actually perfect. Path blocked. Well, this should not happen actually. Shit, who the fuck blocked the path to this man? But I think that I was sending him here, if I recall. And this guy is there. Yeah, that's actually alright. Carthaginian pirates have been destroyed, and year in history. Phraates, the first king of Parthia, who has ruled the country since 176, dies in 171. Greece appears, joins Macedonia in the latter's fight against Rome, however the Greek leagues remain neutral. Thanks to efforts of Eumenes to Pergamon, while in Rome the Romans declare war on Macedonia and send troops to Thessaly, thus beginning the Third Macedonian War. In the resulting battle of Callisinus, the Macedonians, led by their king Perseus, are victorious over Roman force led by consul Publius Licinius Crassus. And in the Roman Republic, the first Roman colony outside it is founded at Cartea in southern Hispania, after Iberian-born descendants of Roman soldiers appear before the Roman Senate to request a town to live in and are given Cartea, which is named Colonia Libertinorum Cartea. And Lucius Albinus is sent by Rome as an ambassador to King Massini of Numidia and to the Carthaginians in order to raise troops for the war against Perseus of Macedonia. Mithridates the first of Parthia succeeds his brother Phraates as king of Parthia. Okay, interesting stuff. Now let's focus on our war here. Oh, they got out. They just got out. Oh, this is interesting because that means these guys could also arrive here. That means that we can attack them. They could, of course, destroy some of our legions here. Alright, now theoretically we could attack them and take their settlement. Now if you're gonna do this, they will be forced. I don't understand why. Why can we attack them? Why cannot we attack them?
We hunger for battle.
Yeah, we can attack them with these dudes, but not with these dudes. Just don't understand why not. Because I would prefer, however, to attack them with these dudes, honestly.
How may I serve?
We hunger. Look to the
Now,
defenses.
of course, we could defend here, but I still don't understand why cannot we attack them with these dudes.
Advance.
No, we can attack them. Thank God. Okay, so they got 16 troops inside. We got this army that has been ravaged, and this army, which is Legio First Italica. They don't have full armies, but plenty of troops, but not full armies. I was gonna also try to hinder them.
I will see it done.
Ah, shit. I needed so much a success here. Whatever. Okay, let's just join war. Let's talk to these guys to join
Do
war.
not wander in like a desert beggar. If you have something to say it like a civilized
Kubatana,
man.
Ptolemy. Who's Megabaroi? Somewhere in southern Egypt, maybe. Ah, that's such a
I
big
want.
bullshit.
Will you smile at your own wit if we cut off your lips and eyelids?
These guys, they don't really want to offer. Of course, we're not gonna offer them. Hang on a second. We're gonna offer them 5,000. It's still low.
There are many holes in the desert and many problems.
Okay. Oh, they have accepted. Yeah, just
My
I thought.
appetite for feasting
So
is
that means that now we can
entirely
attack them.
fed. The taste
In
of
fact, we could
acceptance
attack them
is
also
sour
from
in my
here.
mouth.
But not yet. It's not necessary to attack them just yet. I'm just gonna wait first. And we're just gonna attack them with this army first. So let's go.
We take this settlement for Rome.
Now it's going to be difficult, but I don't really think so. Actually, I think we're gonna take them out. We might also lose some men. Now we're gonna have to fight inside. I don't think that they can engage us outside because they got a settlement with fleet, which means they will be forced to fight inside their settlement. Good, so let's fight this battle in the desert.
General!
There is the general. Oh, we got so much heavy equipment.
General! Hold formation!
Yeah, I think like that is going to be much better.
Group disbanded! Ballista!
No, I don't think that they're gonna come out and attack us.
Scorpion!
I think this will be on
Ballista!
probable.
Polyboss! Eagle cohort! Field artillery awaiting orders. Jupiter gives us strength. Evocati! Romans ready for duty.
Yeah, I think.
Polyboss! Praetorian cavalry! Polyboss! Eagle cohort!
Yeah, I think like that would be good.
Polyboss! Scorpion! Field artillery ready? Ready! Orders understood.
I got basically only these dudes here. I got also some kind of cavalry. Let's start the battle anyway.
Jupiter gives us strength.
Let's see what they will do. Now, of course, they got also some fleet to attack with. Alright, now these dudes will be tired. They've also taken some casualties, Arabian tribesmen. So they are not coming out, which means that we will have to move forward. And this is exactly what I'm gonna do.
Cohorts! Understood. Melee infantry ready. In service to Rome. General!
And then, of course, also move forward with our general.
In service to Rome. Heavy cavalry ready and willing. Brave Romans to a man. Melee troops. In service of Romans ready for duty.
Yeah, we got very few troops, but I think they are very efficient.
Stone thrower! Fire!
Don't go with flammable rounds. I think the troops will start fleeing, honestly. Of course, we will have to protect them. So let's get closer to them.
Praetorian Guard! Eagle cohort! Brave Romans to a man!
Oh yeah, they have lost a lot of men. I think these two units will simply start to flee.
Evocati! In the name of Rome! waiting. Legio Parati! Missile infantry ready. For Rome! Orders!
Oh, they are coming out.
Legionary cohorts! Shock cavalry ready. And riders of the devil! Ready!
But they can also start losing a lot of men here. Yeah, they have been hit very hard.
Duty!
They have been hit incredibly hard here. They're just gonna start fleeing, of course. And here they come with the rest of their troops.
Ready to run! Legionary cavalry! Legionary cohorts!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
We await your command. Double time. Orders?
These dudes are still not firing.
Jupiter gives us strength!
This is, of course, pathetic.
Melee infantry! Brave Romans to a man! Melee infantry at orders! A quick march!
We're just gonna have to move
One of our
forward
units has
first.
used all its ammunition.
In the quick march! Missiles ready!
We should just wait for them to arrive. And it seems that they are having, however, only archers, which means that this should be easy to defeat them.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Let's send the cavalry also here.
Legionary cohort!
But they come with their so-called captain. Very light melee infantry against very heavy melee infantry.
Romans all! Eagle cohort! General! At your service!
Alright, so their general is already fleeing.
Double time! Ready! Advance and ready and waiting!
That's good.
Evocati! We're at the double! Your orders! At speed! Praetorian Guard!
Alright, so
One
theoretically
of
we
our
could
units has used all
actually
its ammunition.
fight them all across this area here.
Romans ready for duty!
But it seems that most of them are already retreating as far as I can see.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yeah, they got just a few of archers here, so this should be a very easy battle. In fact, no wonder that we're gonna win this.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Praetorian cavalry! Yes, Commander! Commander! Charge! Melee troops awaiting orders. Eagle cohort! Quick march! Commander! At the double! Your orders? Melee troops awaiting orders!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Eagle cohort! Melee infantry at your command!
Our general is under attack.
Praetorian cavalry! Legionaries! Good forward!
They've also run out of ammunition here.
Melee troops awaiting orders! Romans ready for duty!
Oh, they still got these archers.
Melee infantry!
And our general, which is under attack by these Arabian troops, but it seems that he's doing very fine, although he's completely outnumbered.
Eagle cohort! Advance! Jupiter gives us strength! Advance! Ready! Engage! Ready and waiting!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Ready for orders! Jupiter gives us strength! Eagle cohort! Melee troops! Orders!
Yeah, I think actually it's all over for them. I mean, even the general has died, as far as I know, in this battle. So I think we're gonna take very, very little cash of this. Come on, dudes, just go on and
Turning in our
advance.
favor.
Melee infantry!
Yeah, we got here basically an army full of legionaries. That's why they're not gonna stand a chance, I think.
For glory! Your orders? Break up, advance!
Yeah, I think that it is all over actually.
Infantry ready! Advance!
Of course, a lot of them retreating. 190. These guys are actually intact, but it's basically too late for them to do something. Okay, so they have lost more than half of their troops. Well, we have lost only 34 men. Most of them, I think, were the cavalrymen here. The most kills have been done by this legion, 361. That's great because now their town is ours. And this perhaps will represent the beginning of the war against the Ptolemy, which will be, I think, the last war of this campaign. Right, now this territory is ours. Of course, we're gonna occupy it.
Commander.
Now they're gonna start taking attrition a little bit. So let's just move back and defend with Legio First Italica.
Advance! Is that all?
Yeah, that's cool. Now they could attack either here,
At your command. We hunger for
where our legions are actually very, very poor, but I actually thought that they're gonna start replenishing.
ready for battle.
Doesn't seem so, not yet. Maybe next turn. And they could also attack us here. Now they have their full troops,
How may I
fully troops recovered, but they have also they're gonna take attrition as well, and their troops are not the best.
skills are yours.
All right. Arabia Felix, the lowest public order, which will actually increase. And in case that we're gonna have any trouble, we could send one of these legions that are anyway ready to fight. Legio 5 Macedonica and 20. Yeah, they're really ready to fight. They shouldn't have any trouble, even if they're gonna take attrition up there. I think they were doing very fine. If you're gonna do very well, then we're gonna attack Saba as well. In case they were not gonna go directly at war with Ptolemy and these dudes as well. Now, let's see what is actually the situation now. Yeah, actually everything is looking good. And relation with Ptolemy has not actually decreased very much. In fact, it's very, very friendly. Once we're gonna take these dudes, it's going to be even better.
How may I serve you?
Oh, but they cannot move very much. Both of them, they cannot move very much. If I'm seeing that right. They cannot arrive here and attack us. Who knows what's gonna happen next turn.
Ready for orders. We hunger for
I would very much prefer to have these guys retrained before we will launch another attack on these dudes here. Here we're gonna have to siege them and wait. It's going to be a very long battle here. But we will do it. And I'm gonna also send another army, I think this one or this dude's here, in order to guard this settlement. Although, because the Ptolemy are having a fleet or two. Two fleets they are having here in the Persian Gulf, and I think perhaps another one or two here. We're just gonna have to be careful with that. And they're recruiting more and more armies. They got here 4. They're gonna defend this region a lot. They got 5 armies. 5 total armies. With a lot of Egyptian phalanx units.
We hunger for battle. At once. Is that all?
My skills are yours.
Yeah, they got a lot of armies actually in every town, which means that attacking them is going to be difficult, if not almost impossible. But they don't really have an army at every town. Of course, they also got a fleet in sea there that we're gonna have to take. They also got a fleet in Ephesus, and that's it. This is what they got at this coast. Also Iconium with 6 troops, but of course I'm not gonna intend to attack them just yet. I want to wait a little bit before we're gonna take these dudes out of here. Then we're gonna move our armies in the north, and they got another 2 units here. That's incredible. So how many armies do we see? 2, 4 plus 5, 9 armies. 10 armies. $11 armies. Because they do have indeed a huge empire. 11 armies at least. I think they got more than that. And I think they're also going to move down south with these armies in order to attack them with Galactian units. We might see this happening. Yeah, the battle with the Egyptians is not going to be easy, but I'm sure we're gonna take them out. They also got Salamis that we're gonna have to take, and the rest of the islands. Here we got anyway 3 fleets, but plus another one 4. The 5th is here, and we got the 6th right here. I was thinking to recruit another fleet, perhaps also in Carthage. But anyway, I'm gonna do this later, so I'm gonna end the recording here. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.